Hey everybody, as you can see, we are making memories in May. This is John DePietro, and I'm at Rousseaus, and I'm in
Lakeville, Massachusetts.
Lakeville. Okay. I'm with Randy. Randy, I know we always joke about, I call it Raynham or Lakeville or whatever, but you know what? I'm in your store. We've got a new camera set up right now, and we can walk through the store because you guys have everything.
Yeah.
And
that's right.
you know what? There are a lot of do-it-yourself RVers that want to modify and fix up. Talk us a little bit about what you got here.
So down on the main level here, we have pretty much all the common stuff for electrical, lighting, supplies, trailer hookups, things of that nature. Down at the end, we have all of your common repair parts for your Thetford toilets.
Okay.
Down here in the middle section, we have all different kinds of hardware and associated components for repairing door locks and windows and doors.
Right, when you said lighting, I noticed that you had another display with a lot of LED equivalents.
We have been in everybody in the RV business, as you know, is transitioning over from the old incandescent and fluorescent styles to the new LED. So a lot of our older incandescent we've been selling out of the fixtures, and everything's been replaced with the LED. We have a display out front of LED bulb replacements, so you can take your existing incandescent, change the bulb out, put an LED equivalent in, so you get the benefit of the LED, especially if you're dry camping or boondocking.
Right, because it uses less energy.
So it's like 8 or 10 to 1 difference in the battery life with your LED lamps.
And doesn't generate heat.
Yeah.
Right.
No, they're cool to the touch.
I know I've traded a lot of those in my camper, and it's absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Because you can get burnt.
Oh yeah, I don't
with
I've raised a few blisters.
Some of those.
Yeah.
But this has got a little bit of everything, even from the entry door holder to the keeping things up there. And
down here we have all kinds of plumbing supplies, fresh water, black water, gray water, hookups.
Hoses are important.
Yep.
Now, how about the person that thinks that, oh, you know what, I'm just going to go to a big box store and buy a garden hose to use for their drinking water? Why is that not wise?
Well, it's not a potable water qualified hose, so you're liable to get rubber components or whatever is used in the manufacture of that hose in the water that you're drinking from it. These are all certified for potable water.
Okay.
So you get that purity. You don't get that flavor in your water.
Yep, that's important. And you know what? I guess whether you got a 45-foot diesel pusher or a pop-up, we all have this in common, right?
Yes, we all need sewer hoses and water hoses.
And it might not be a bad idea at the start of the camping season to, if you've had your hose for quite a while, the last thing you want to do is find that at a campground it doesn't work properly.
Right.
And they're not expensive.
No.
By any means, when you consider
the kits are a really good deal too. So.
Consider the options.
Yep.
Now wait a minute. Hold on a second here.
UV does a number on things.
What do we got here?
This is all kinds of brass fittings for gas, for plumbing.
Everything, everything imaginable.
Everything pretty much imaginable. We have the Quest style. We have the compression style over here. We have the ones that go onto the PEX tubing. So pretty much however your camper's set up, we have a solution for that.
Okay, good. And again, more plumbing related product here. And you got a good sized chemical.
We have all kinds of
chemical
chemicals.
Department.
These are all the chemicals having to deal with your waste system. We have lubricants and soaps and stuff like that at another location. We got a very good selection of all that.
Electric plugs. Every once in a while you got to check these because they do fray and break.
Oh yeah, or they wear out too.
Yep.
They do wear out.
Yep, especially if you do a lot of moving when you're camping.
Up on this next level we have all kinds of things related to gas sensing, all your different monitors and things. Ventilation covers.
So if somebody comes in here and they know they've got a problem, but they're not as adept of finding it. I mean, you guys will walk them through and show them the exact. If they bring their own defective part in,
we do the best. We've also been trying to educate people. We took your advice a while back. We picked up a case of those, the RV book.
Yep. Yep, Mark
I've
Mark Polk's book.
just finished up my first case. I just ordered a second
Oh,
case.
okay,
And
great.
People are loving it.
Yep.
And I've had people come back that have actually read the book.
Oh.
And they're asking me intelligent questions, and it's really great because an educated consumer is your
Is
best
right, the
consumer.
best, right? Didn't some other company use that word already?
I think,
Use that.
yeah, that's somebody else.
I think it was a clothing store, The Educated.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
Then we have all kinds of stuff for maintaining for your roof, your sealants, generator supplies, coatings, vent lids for just about any style camper whenever it was made.
You know, when you go by here, you realize all the different things that at the start of the season you should be looking at, and certainly roofing
Right.
is an issue. Now, if somebody says, you know what, there might be a roof issue because we had some tree branches fall, and they don't want to go up themselves, you offer that service downstairs?
For the what now?
That to go check a roof?
Oh yeah, no, we do.
Yeah.
We do roof checks and we do the sealants all the time.
Yeah.
And people should really be checking their roofs at a minimum spring and fall. Most manufacturers recommend every 90 days.
90 days,
Yeah,
okay.
and many people don't check the roofs from the day they buy it.
Right,
And they
which
wonder
is
why there's a leak.
crazy. And they have two indoor showers.
Right. So,
Exactly.
this is all stuff related to your towing
Towing.
hookups and your setups, your jacks and blocks and stuff
you know,
of that nature.
I see all these different size hitches.
No.
It's important to have the right hitch, because if you're towing with too much of an angle on your trailer, and you hit a bump, that's not good.
Yeah, it's going to transmit to your car. You want your ride to be pretty level. You want it to be even. You want everything to move together for the best ride, for the most control. One of the things you don't want to be losing control on the highway.
And that's the thing when you're doing 60 miles an hour or 50 miles an hour, whatever. And some people doing 70.
Right.
You see them passing in the high-speed lane, pulling a trailer, and you say,
Yeah, why?
what's going on? Where are they running off to? But you've got those, and
So
again,
all different heights.
you'll check for people to make sure that they're towing properly.
We make sure that everything is set up correctly.
Okay. So it looks like we've pretty much covered the whole store here, or have we not? Or we go more?
We have another level.
Oh, a
upstairs.
whole other level.
Yeah, this is a little bit more like warehousing and stuff.
Okay.
But we just recently redid our waiting area a little bit, brought it a little bit up to snuff. We got a nice comfy sofa now.
Yeah.
Flat
TV.
And we have guest Wi-Fi now. So.
Okay. So when you're waiting around, you can get that done, and this looks like some.
Yeah, we got a little project. I'm working on an education and demonstration center.
Oh, great.
So people can learn about solar and some of the other systems, because hands-on is really how a lot of us learn.
Look, yeah, exactly. You gotta do it. So tell us where we're located.
We're on the corner of 18 and 79 in Lakeville, Massachusetts, just a couple miles off of 495, exit 5.
Right, I know. I came off. I was coming north, so they sent me off at 4.
Yeah, right.
And 5 if you're heading south, and
Right.
495 is just up the corner there, which kind
literally
of
minutes. Yeah.
connects it with anywhere.
Yeah.
So Randy, thank you so much for your time,
Yeah,
and it's time to start making memories in May, and doing it first with a stop at Rousseaus RV.
All right. Thank you, John.
Let's go camping, everybody.